Hello, my dear friend. Today I'd like to discuss about another great AI called Qwen. I don't want to talk about a lot of details or covering a lot of features in just this video and confuse you. I just want to provide you the most practical features that you need for your daily usage or coding or etc. And we don't want to dive into a lot of details. So Qwen, as you see, it's a family of a large language model developed by Alibaba Cloud in July 2024. It was ranked as the top Chinese language model. So, as you see, it's a great AI, and I will show you how much it's powerful. Okay, guys, this is the URL, but if you couldn't find it, we can just search it. Qwen AI, and I just click on it. And we jump into the chat box, but I don't suggest you to use it without logging, because after some seconds it will prompt you to log in. So in my opinion, my perspective, do it, and it provides you more tools. I'll log in with my Google account and jump into the chat. Doing verification and done. Very critical point at the first that I like to talk about it's free. As much as I use this AI, I didn't encounter to anything that prompt for subscription, or I, for example, exceed the maximum quota or limitation, and it was free for me. And I didn't found any subscription. So we have to consider that it's free for now, but you have to consider this point that these AIs, just like OpenAI, they are gathering so many data from the chats. So this is crucial for them to gather a lot of data, because machine learning and AI is working based on data. So they are gathering data, and this is my prediction that in the upcoming future, they will provide us more premium plans. Okay, I don't want to talk about it more. So as you see on the left side, we have new chat, and after creating those chat, they will archived here, and this is the model, and this is the prompt where you write your message down. So I just like to ask, for instance, assist me to organize my time today and doing all of my tasks. So it's using this model. I don't want to talk about other models. For now, we are just using this model. Absolutely, I'm happy to help you organize your time and tasks for today. To create an effective plan, you'll need to break down your tasks and etc. So, step 1, list your task. So, okay, in order to save your time, I just wrote something for this AI. I'm not that productive person. So, for example, I'm very productive person, and I wrote it down this kind of task. So, I just enter. So, we see that this is really important part, that we have to prioritize our task, which one is the most important one, and we have to prioritize our task as it mentioned here, and I will talk about the prioritizing in the future. But for now, for example, it wrote that prioritize your task, estimate time for each task, and create a schedule, and etc. As you see, it provides me a very great response. I really like this response. For example, record a video for YouTube, 1 or 2 hours, learning English 30 minutes to 1 hour, and listening to a podcast 30 minutes to 1 hour, and doing home chores 1 to 2 hours, and exercise 30 minutes to 1 hour. And about the schedule time, for example, this one, of course, we don't do our task instantly, I mean without any break. We have to consider break as well, but somehow it could be considerable. So I like to use ChatGPT as well, copy my messages, see what is going on. So as we see now, for example, from morning, this is wake up, exercise, cardio, strength training. So it actually suggested some practical and important tasks to do, like for example, morning routine and etc. Afternoon and evening. Okay, so not bad. Again, as you see, we don't have break between the task, and this is really overwhelming in my perspective. So not bad. As you see, Qwen, it provides me more and better response in related or in comparison with OpenAI, but I can do this for DeepSeek as well. Guys, you can compare with any other AIs, and it depends on all your needs, and you can do it. So DeepSeek is just like ChatGPT, morning routine, and etc. To be honest, I like this response more than two other AIs. I don't know. It's really weird for me that a new AI like Qwen could surpass some other AIs, and this is really amazing for me when I came across to this AI and I used it, and sometimes some answer would much higher than the other AIs, but in general it could be a great choice for you. So this video is not just about compare this AI with other AIs, but I just wanted to show you the comparison, because some people have bias about a particular AI, but to be honest, there is no bias. We have to consider that each AI could be, for example, useful for some particular task, not for all of them, and etc. So that's it. Let's get started. So there are other options too, like adding image, document or video, thinking, search, and image generation, video generation, and artifacts that in this video I don't want to talk about all of them. That would be in part 2, but for part 1 I like to use different options here. So if I click on searching, let's see the result. We see that in this moment it tries to think much more than without thinking. So it can provide us more precise answer, just like DeepSeek and others. And as you see here, it's a little heavy to load until it finish, but finish now. As you see that today's prioritized task, and these are the tasks that I have to do and other parts. But as you see, there is no much difference between without thinking and with thinking. It means that this task is simple, it's not very complex, but if you, for example, provide it a block of code, it may provide you a lot of details. So guys, I cut one piece of my code and paste it here, and I got response. Sometimes it encounter to problem, and as you already saw, it could be about network, but to be honest, it's not really about network. It's just a cloud or infrastructure problem or something like this. I'm not sure about the problem that happened. So this is the thinking process, and after it provides you, for example, the code, the key fixes, and etc. as you see. And I already mentioned that if you copy and paste this code one more time, in several minutes later, it can prompt you more issues. So it's really weird. So that's it. I like to open another chat and suggest me the best cell phone for recording. I like to use this button, I mean search, to be search on the internet, and provides us some links. As you see guys, these are the sources that it used for providing me these cell phones. it's not bad. To be honest, I'm not very satisfied about search option in Qwen, and sometimes it doesn't work and it could happen. So I don't really suggest you to use this option. It has some steps to be made sure. And there's a point that I found in this AI is that based on the information that I demanded and what I received, I found it that this model is working based on the data for until 2 years ago. So this is not very updated AI. Okay guys, and there's one other option for this video, and I will talk about these options later. But for now, I like to, for example, upload a document or upload an image or upload a video, and we will see that's what will happen for this AI. I found this video. I'm not very familiar with medicine, chemical, and etc. But we see that there are some text here: analytical chemistry, analytical tab, biochemistry, and etc. And I like to see that what Qwen understands from this video. Okay, I uploaded video and I wrote something. So let's send the message. A close-up view of a laboratory setting where a scientist is conducting an experiment. The scientist wearing blue gloves is using a pipette to transfer, I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with this kind of words, transfer green liquid into a multi-well plate. So it's amazing. I really like it. Completely understand the video, and I don't see this option in other AIs. Could be a great feature for this AI. So we have upload image, upload document, that they are absolutely in similar way. So I found a PDF about technology in ResearchGate, and I like to analysis with Qwen. So I upload as the document, technology. To me. And let's see what is going on. So this PDF is a chapter from a book discussing the complex relationship between technology and society, particularly in the context of social studies education. So that's great. It can provide us some important information about this PDF, and I think that the summarization is very low in comparison with the real volume. So I like to use thinking provides more details. So as you see here, the dual nature of technology, the evolution of technology as a concept, as you see, we have very great response in comparison with the previous one that you see. There is no structure, but now when I use thinking, it can provide me with a structure and in more standard way. So I really like this answer. So that's it. This is the real difference between thinking and without thinking. Sometimes it really improves the answer. So that's it. Okay, new chat, and upload image. What do you, let me write wrongly. You see in this image. Okay, great. This image shows a person taking a photograph with a camera. The individual is wearing a white brim straw hat, a gray shirt, and a backpack. So it's really great, and it can provide us details about this image, so it's going to work. There's another option, and I'd like to show you. It's really funny for me. For example, this is an output from a code that I wrote. So I'd like to copy And when I paste it here, let me create another chat. When I paste it here, as you see, it turned into file. So it's in contrast with, for example, ChatGPT, that you have to create a file yourself and copy and paste it. It automatically turns that into a file when it exceeds the particular length. So it's really great and I like it. So that's it, guys. And I hope that you found this video helpful. So that's it. And thank you, guys. Take care. Love you. Bye bye.